G'day guys, my name's Ethan.
I'm Kristen and this is 80 Adventures.
G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. This is another rebuild series. So this is probably about 2 weeks later, so we had to send the pistons back to the machine shop because we measured the piston protrusion and she was a bit too high, so we had to go send it back off to get them skimmed off. So we've gotten them back all freshly skimmed off, so now it's a matter of putting the pistons together again, put them in the block, and hopefully with this episode we'll have the motor all put together and running. So yeah, so I'm going to put these in the oven, get them to 80 degrees, start putting them together, start chucking them in one by one, do our measurements again, double check, and then hopefully get the head on and the rest of the motor, and then happy days. Alrighty, so I've put a couple pistons in at the moment. I'm just going to show you guys how I do it. So I've got the pistons out of the oven, got them to 80 degrees, so that what that does is expands the piston, makes it easier for the pin to go in, and I've put the pin in the freezer, which shrinks it. Like it's the tiniest bit, but just makes a world of difference when you're assembling these up. So I've got the spool logo facing upward towards the front, and then I just put a bit of lube on these. And it should just slide in nice and smoothly. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. As you can see, it's very tight fit, so once you get it in, there we go, she's in. Then we get another gudgeon pin clip. Put that dog in there. Make sure she's seated properly all the way home, like that. Righto, piston to rod assembled. Now we will be putting all the rings on, as we've seen in the last video, chucking it in, torquing it up, and then measuring the clearances again. So happy days.
Oh, hello!
Hiya!
Thought I'd make an appearance in this video.
Yeah, about time.
What?
Come on, get to work with the tools.
Right, what are we doing?
Next piston is about to go in. I just got to lube this one up here.
You tell me to start working and you don't even know what I'm doing.
No, I'm showing you. Lube this dog up.
Can I do it?
It's very hard. You want to get all over you?
No, just squirt the bottle. All over it?
Just like a drizzle, yep. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. Boom. Yep. Alright, I need some oil again, please. No, not on you. No.
Around the sides?
It's on my hand.
Okay. Ooh.
Sorry. That's it. Righto, so I've got a brand new oil pump, genuine from Toyota. Not very cheap, but I got that over here. So what we're pretty much going to be doing is installing that now. We've got all the pistons in, so what I want to do is build this front timing cover up. And then, yeah, so I'm going to pull this old fuel pump off of this old cover, move on to the new one, do all that stuff, seal it up, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Hopefully once we've built the front timing cover there, we can move into putting the head on, getting it all timed up, closed up, so that bloody dust and stuff doesn't come through here. Hopefully get the sump and everything on. So yeah, it's just a matter of cleaning up, transferring parts over, and putting it back together, slow and steady. Hell yeah, brother. Alrighty, I'm just lubing up this oil pump. I want a packet full of this. This will just help build oil pressure on first startup. Alright, so I've just lubed up this oil pump, pre-lubed it. This will just help with building oil pressure on first startup. I just packed it with a full of, you could do grease, so I just packed it full of assembly grease, same thing, assembly lube, whatever. So now I've got some Toyota sealant, and we're just gonna lay a bead for this. Yes, I'm reusing my old water pump because it's not that old. It is about 2,000 k's old. Wish I knew the motor was going to blow before I did it. I was just what I waited. Not easy to do it like this. Alright, top of the morning, next day. So we've got the head on, we've got the timing cover on, or half of it anyways, got the water pump on, pistons all in, obviously. So today's goal was pretty much putting all the accessories on. I've pulled off the old fuel pump off the old timing cover, so I'm literally just going to pop that on there, time that all up. I might have to go shops and get a special tool for that. And then yeah, just accessories like our intake manifold, exhaust manifold, oil cooler. Yeah, I've got to put the sump on, get that all cleaned up, put that on. And then yeah, hopefully by the end of this, or end of today, we'll have it all together and maybe in the engine bay. So then tomorrow will just be, or this afternoon, plumb it up and first start. So exciting times. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Alrighty. Just torquing up these bolts for the oil cooler, get this all sorted before we can put the fuel pump on, otherwise it's in the way. So I'm just going around torquing it up evenly. Yeah, so as you can probably see, I've pulled the oil pump assembly off again because I was looking. Didn't look hard enough yesterday, but I was just about to put the fuel pump on and noticed that one of the Roche plugs are missing. So yeah, they won't put back in, so I'll put them back in now. Could have been a disaster if I didn't pick it up, but we picked it up, so it's all good. So I'm just putting these dogs in now, and then we can go back to where we started. Oh my goodness, hate doing things twice, but Alright, poof. Cover's back on. I've got the wash plugs back in now, so that's all good. So I'm gonna put this fuel pump on, idler gear, and then we can put the outside cover on, get all that buttoned up, and then we can time it up to the cam, get that all bolted down, torqued down, get it all schmicko, and then I can start putting like exhaust manifold, intake manifold, sump. Probably got to do that soon. It's just I'm dreading cleaning it because it's full of silicone and crap. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, we have to go to the shop. I gotta get some new glow plugs as well.
Hi.
Yeah, she's here too. You want to give me a hand? Hold on, please.
I am mechanic assistant.
Mechanic. Just getting these time marks lined up. On the fuel pump, it's got a little 1 that you got to line up to this idler gear here. But there's a 0 on the crank, so you mark it to the 0 on this idler, and then you mark it to the 1 on the fuel pump here, which is timing the fuel pump to the crank pretty much. And then from there, once we've got the other cover on, we can time the fuel pump to the cam. Alrighty, so we've skipped forward a bit more. So far, timing case is all covered up. Got the harmonic balancer on, I've got the vacuum pump, I've got the power steering pump on, fuel pump, all that on. So what I'm just doing now, I'm just focusing on getting the timing belt and the cam timed up to the rest. And yeah, just bits and bobs from there. So yeah, it's going pretty good so far. But yeah, hopefully this should be all together by the end of today, and possibly tomorrow we'll chuck it in, and hopefully first startup, so that'll be good. So yeah, that's pretty much it, eh? It's just a matter of, yeah, it's pretty boring, just a matter of just chucking the thing together bits by bits. Yep. Alrighty, magic. Somehow these parts are just the tooth fairies have come around and put them on for us. So I'm just at the moment torquing up the intake manifold, getting that all ready. I've got a bit of a dilemma with the exhaust manifold studs. All the nuts are stuck to the studs and they have come out, so trying to get them off without damaging the thread is a bit of a mission. I don't have a tool for that. So yeah, see if I can come up with something a bit later for that. If not, I'm gonna have to go buy some new ones, and that's gonna have to be tomorrow. So but yeah, for now I'm just gonna bolt up the intake manifold, get that all torqued up, see if I can sort something out with these studs, get the sump on. I'm waiting for that to last because I'm gonna flip the motor around, or I might just put on the crane, either. And then yeah, got the fuel lines to go on, and that's pretty much it. Oh, I got the glow plugs to go in as well. I'm just gonna put the old ones back in because I've got to get new ones as well. So, but yeah, she's pretty well, I would say 90 or 85% there. So happy days. So yeah, we'll probably time lapse the rest of this stuff, get it all bolted up, get it ready, and then see if we can get the dog into the car. Hopefully running this afternoon. But yeah, we'll see. Hell yeah, brother.
Hello, I'm back.
What was that?
That's a can. Sorry, mate.
Oh, a can. Oh my gosh. I was like, what the hell?
Hey.
My hands are oily now. Does that mean I'm a mechanic?
Too savage. Sponsor me now, please. Please, I'm begging you. Hello. 'Tis me.
Just hear him screaming.